Welcome back to Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Bane.
Hello! I'm a ghost!
Out ahead!
So this is weird because this picks up, right after the previous level. But in that one, Snake had his sneaking suit, and now he's got the battle armor.
You're not gonna make the joke?
What's up with that, Kojima?
Yeah. And your Ultimate Edition. Thanks, Konami.
I don't mind that. That's actually, I think, drop the price $10. You got a good deal there. But for people who've never played the game, rest in peace, Pequod. Rest in Pequod.
I don't know how Pequod survives this.
That's not Pequod, though, for some reason. Even though I'm pretty sure when this helicopter picks you up, it says, just as usual,
Pequod!
arriving shortly at LT. But then this guy dies, and then Pequod comes in later.
I miss Morpho.
Can you hear me? Are you okay?
I want to know how Code Talker survives this.
Yeah, he like an old man. Like,
Have you seen that video on the internet of someone just fucking playing as
and he's got the it's like his wheelchair, but it controls like D-Walker.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
Fucking just riding
Yeah.
into the bait. It's great.
Like right at the OKB0, he's just like mowing people down in the wheelchair.
I've watched that video so many fucking times, it doesn't get old.
It looks like you're surrounded by mist. The support chopper can't get close to your position right now.
Speaking of old dying guys, what are your thoughts on Metal Gear Survive?
Oh god, I forgot that came out. Or is coming out, or whatever.
See, I don't care. Like, honestly, the concept it kind of looks a little interesting to me.
If it wasn't a wormhole, like if it was what I said, where it was literally just based in the same universe and you're just playing as a MSF soldier trying to survive after the events of Ground Zeroes, I wouldn't mind it. But then they had to make it like a zombie thing with
But I don't think
alternate dimensions.
honestly, I don't think it's zombies. I think it might actually have to do with the metallic archaea. Like,
Well,
these guys.
Maybe. I don't know. MacGuffin Archaea.
Like, look at this. People were, I guess, like, okay about this, because I've never seen anyone complain about, oh, what's with these guys? Like, this guy's essentially a zombie right now. But, I don't know. People are annoying. Look, zombie.
I guess. I never thought of it until you brought it up.
You're looking at it.
Well, yeah, but I never really saw them as zombies.
They totally are zombies. The guy's
But
shuffling
like
towards it.
they don't even like pose a threat. These motherfuckers.
Who's your favorite, the Skulls unit?
None of them.
You don't have like a specific type of skull that you like to fight more than the others?
We are their quarry.
I feel like the Skull unit is the most underwhelming unit in the game, or in the series.
I like them.
I think they're underwhelming as hell.
We'll be able to send in another chopper for now.
But yeah, Quiet is good to use in this. What I'm trying to do now is have her attack one of these guys. For whatever reason, she just won't like do anything with them. So that can be a little annoying.
What I ended up doing was I just took fucking D-Walker and just raped them.
I usually take D-Walker. Like, the first time I played this game, I took D-Walker through all the Skull unit stuff. But Quiet is actually very good. If you have Quiet and a very high-powered sniper rifle, they're no problem whatsoever. And yeah, there I was just kind of... I underestimated them there, because they've been very easy up until now.
We won't be able to send in
I'm shocked that you still have the stun pistol.
You'll need to eliminate the skulls.
Like I said, it's not that bad. If you have a high-powered rifle like this, you're fine. Also, the first thing you want to do is just run away from Code Talker.
Yeah, because they'll ignore him.
they'll ignore him if you're not near him. If you're near him, they're gonna attack you, and he'll probably get caught in the crossfire, which is no bueno. I take a peek over at what's it called? r/never be game over. Do you know what that is?
I think we talked about this when we saw Suicide Squad.
Oh, did we? But yeah, it's just a subreddit dedicated to like figuring out the mysteries of Phantom Pain, like trying to figure out the nuclear disarmament, and also see Quiet just took that guy down in like no time whatsoever. But the nuclear disarmament and like Act 3, and now that the Ultimate Edition or whatever it's called came out or was announced officially, they're all like up in arms. They're like, oh man, this thing that we thought was gonna happen didn't happen. What a shocker. There's no evidence that Chapter 3 exists except for a title card buried in the game's code.
Fire!
I don't think Chapter 3... It would have added more in the story of Venom Snake. But in the grand scheme of things, like, this is not a story that I guess needed to be told for the saga.
Yeah, honestly, I think this is the... I think Kojima knew this was going to be his goodbye. And that's really what this game is. It fills in a few little plot things here and there, and the ending really is like a goodbye. But, I think Act 3 would actually make this game too long, and I think I wouldn't want to play it because there is such a thing as too long. This game borders on that. Like, as it is, it's already feels way too long. We're almost at the end of Act 1, and this is video 41.
Yeah.
And I've cut out all the, like, slow bits.
I don't know, I had a lot of fun playing this game.
I did too.
And I definitely feel like this is Kojima's weakest work as a story narrative wise.
Yeah, English. But I think he wanted to focus on gameplay, which you can tell. But still, I really don't have a problem with the story. It's exactly what it is. It is what it is, and what it is just a fun little, like, hey, be big boss.
Yeah.
I love that. It's so satisfying. You know what that feels like to me? That feels like something out of Metal Gear Rising.
Yeah, especially the way the camera is in that. I would forget about Metal Gear Rising.
Yeah.
That it would never happen.
Yeah, not very likely at this point.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have any issues with Metal Gear Survive. People complaining about it not being stealth-oriented.
Konami has said that it is stealth-oriented, though.
I mean, but even if it was an action game, I really don't care.
Yeah, I don't.
Because the Solid series...
Yeah, it's not Solid.
Solid is supposed to be the stealth games. Just like Rising was called Rising because it wasn't it was a hack and slash.
To be fair, Metal Gear Rising was originally it was Metal Gear Solid Rising.
I heard it was going to be Metal Gear Solid Rising Revengeance, then...
No, it was first Metal Gear Solid Rising, then Then it was Metal Gear Rising Revengeance.
I like how they get up and run away.
Yeah, you have a very short amount of time to Fulton them. But that is not really that bad. Again, the skulls really aren't that big a deal. And I do believe that's the last time we'll ever see them, actually. Unless, can you think of any other time?
Not that you have to fight them. I mean, there are optional, like, replay missions and shit like that where... Oh, fight them again, except this time on Extreme.
Yeah.
You know, but I can't really think of any...
No, there's no, like, required times you have to fight them, so... Skulls Jr., I guess I'm gonna have to say... Woo!
Yeah, see, Pequod.
Yes, I don't know who that Phantom...
Pequod was.
Yeah, the Phantom Pequod. That's a video panel. An intro. I just wasted it in the middle.
Yeah. Welcome back to Metal Gear Solid 5, the Phantom Pequod.
I'm gonna run an ad once and once only, just so I can welcome back to the Phantom Pequod right here. I don't remember what the tasks are in this one, I'm sure it's just like take down the skulls or whatever, but
List the skulls in the face of the dick.
that could be one of them. When it's the skulls, I don't really worry about the tasks all that much. I just fight them and that's that.
Did you ever 100% all this shit or no?
Not yet. I'm still in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Is tomorrow the 1st?
Yes.
Wow, then it'll be a year since this game came out tomorrow.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive now that I think about it. I didn't even make that relation. Remember how mad you were when I got the game and you didn't?
But then I did, and then GameStop gave it to me for the collector's edition for free by accident because they refunded me the money and then sent it anyway. So I went to Walmart, bought the game, ended up selling that to Henrik, and I got the collector's edition for free. So
I wonder what Henrik did with his copy.
he most likely doesn't have it. He probably, because he's never played any of these games before. I thought this would work, but it doesn't.
Huh. The amount of fucking detail in this game, you'd think that works.
Yeah.
I mean,
it
look,
just
blew open that lid, but yet shooting at the explosives don't work.
Nope.
Enemy presence detected.
You know, when you think about it,
Updated.
dumpsters are really just like big trash cans.
Alright, well.
I remember I took the first time I did this, I took D-Walker with me, and like, where did he even go? Did Pequod leave? But
he walked back to Mother Base.
Yeah, I took D-Walker and I tried to like ramp up the propellers. Also, this is the closest we'll ever get to Ocelot being in the field because he's on that helicopter.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Midnight Gibbon, that's a good one. I hope that in Metal Gear Survive you can name your character like, you know, one of these silly Metal Gear names.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like a name generator at the beginning. I think that would be pretty great.
Hi, Ocelot. Nice to see you doing something.
He buckled him in.
No longer in Africa. The nuclear test was a success. Now they turned their knives on me.
Satellites didn't read any test. Neither did seismometers.
The detonation test took place 5 years ago in the southern Indian Ocean. The final test was the opposite, to prevent detonation.
You mean?
Skullface plans to sell nuclear weapons that he
I kept looking at Ocelot because I was hoping that there was like some sort of Easter egg where like if you just kept looking at him, eventually he'd look over and give you the hand signal.
plans to avoid detection.
But he doesn't do that at any point.
We're exporting minerals containing tiny amounts of uranium in the form of metallic archaea. Once on site, the metallic archaea enrich the uranium and weaponize it. Loaded onto all-terrain bipedal machines. They ensure any country, armed group, even the smallest terrorist cell, can become a nuclear power.
Bipedal. So that's why they needed Huey.
A nuke business to replace the arms business. And Skullface owns the market.
The very atmosphere of nukes, anywhere and everywhere. Deterrence on all sides.
So that's why he ran a non-detonation test.
Yes. Another metallic archaea instantly overrides the criticality generator. A fail-safe only he controls. Any such weapon can be deactivated whenever he chooses, regardless of who owns it or their intent to use it.
Nukes. Controlled by a man, not a country. If they proliferate, conventional nukes lose all value. Political, military, and economic. The two superpowers become powerless.
That's just like, that goes like right over my head. I have no idea what they're talking
Yeah,
about.
I don't get it. Skullface's plan is
Skullface
weird.
is a big dumb stupid.
Why not just shoot a nuke?
Proposal for a new suit that applies Code Talker's
I've
research
used this
to
once.
parasites.
I used it once, too.
Apparently, it can recreate some of the skull's unusual abilities. But in
Do I
order
have to wear the
use those
bikini?
abilities, it
I
needs
wish.
parasites. If you want to wear this suit, you're going to need to get a hold of parasites by extracting skulls.
It's such a pain to extract the skulls that it's just not worth it.
And they're not even fun boss battles.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, I feel like they're the lowest form of the enemy squads.
Mhm. I like them better than the bosses in Metal Gear Solid 2.
About the pathogen spreading through Mother Base, what's your opinion?
Textbook symptoms of vocal cord parasite infestation. And judging from this casualty list, it is the Kikango strain, meaning a breed of parasite that triggers symptoms upon detecting pronunciation specific to Kikango.
So how do we keep them from becoming symptomatic?
Use this. A type of Wolbachia, introduced to a sample of the parasite. A parasitic bacteria that colonizes the parasites, turning male to female and preventing copulation. You must cultivate more.
I wish we got to see more things like this in the game, of like solving problems on Mother Base.
That'd be nice.
And I like this. I like Ocelot, like just kind of being there for all the soldiers. He's like the den mother. It's great.
I don't know how he's living a double life.
I don't think he is. This is the only one that he's not.
Thanks to Code Talker, we've managed to put a stop to any new vocal cord parasite infections. We couldn't save those already symptomatic, but everyone who survived has been released from the quarantine platform. Skullface will pay for this.